Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from Carwow, and oh my god, have I got a drag race for you today, because I'm sat in a Porsche 911 996 generation Turbo S. And next to me on that side, I have all its ancestors, and next to me on that side, I have all of its successors, because I've got here for you a Porsche 911 Turbo Generations drag race. So let's start on the far left with the OG, the car that started it all, the 930 Turbo. Next to that, I've got a 964 Turbo. Next to that, I've got a 993 Turbo. Obviously this 996 Turbo S. That side, I've got a 997 Turbo S. After that, there's a 991 Turbo S. And then the latest car, the absolutely all-conquering 992 Turbo S. I know what you're thinking, why haven't you got a 964 Turbo S? Well, it's because there are only like 86 or something like that in the world. And we haven't got a 993 Turbo S because quite expensive, 500 grand. And we haven't got a 930 Turbo S because there never was one. Okay, so shut up. Be happy. I am. It's gonna be nuts. So I've got a guest driver and she's in the 930 because it's her car. Hey Becky, how are you?
I am all good, ready to go.
So you brought your own car along. How long have you had it?
So I've had this car since November 2020. It was a post-pandemic present to myself.
I bought myself an espresso.
Well, you know, horses for courses, whatever floats your boat, Matt.
I also had a baby, you know, lockdown, nothing to do, but you know what.
That's what happens when you get to that age.
So you're 930, have you drag raced it before?
I have never drag raced this car before.
Well, good luck to you. Just pray, hope you don't break it.
I'm praying to the gods my gearbox is going to be fine. Just keep praying for me.
It'll be fine, please, let it be fine. In fact, let them all be fine. So let me talk you through the stats. I'm going to keep it brief. So the 930 has a 3.3 litre flat six turbo, obviously, puts out 300 horsepower. The 964, 3.6 litre turbo, puts out 320 horsepower. The 993, it has a twin turbo 3.6, puts out 408 horsepower. This has a 3.6 twin turbo, puts out 450 horsepower. That 997 has a 3.8 twin turbo, which puts out 530 horsepower. The 991 Turbo S has a 3.8 litre twin turbo that puts out 560 horsepower. And finally, the 992 has a twin turbo 3.8 litre that puts out 650 horsepower. Now, the other things you need to know is that the three older cars, they have manual gearboxes. The 930 has a 4-speed, the 964 has a 5-speed, and the 993 has a 6-speed. This has a 5-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. The 997 has a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. The 991 has a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. The 992 has an 8-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. Now, if all those stats are a little bit confusing and you need some time to digest them, then pause the video because we're going to let you see them side by side so you can compare the cars. So pause now. And if you like this kind of video, right, and you haven't done so already, you've got to make sure you're subscribed to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. The more people that follow us, the more cars we can get for you to enjoy and me to race. And if you're thinking about changing your car, check out Carwow. You can do that by clicking on the pop-out button up there, follow the link in the description below, and you can look at all the latest offers on new cars, and you can even sell your old car through Carwow as well. Just upload some photos, brief description, and our dealers will bid on your car to make sure you get a great price for it. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Buy, sell, Carwow. Okay, first thing we're going to do is the obligatory Carwow sound check. So Becky, do you mind revving it up so we can hear it?
No bother.
Is your exhaust standard or is that a slightly aftermarket one?
It would be pretty much a straight through aftermarket one, yeah. It's not standard.
I like the way you say it. It'd be pretty much completely modified. That's the way she rolls. Okay, let's hear the 964, rev that up. Now let's have a little bit of 993. That's nice. Now I'm going to do the 996. Soft limiter. God damn it. Let's hear the 997. Mexican goodness. Now let's hear the 991. And finally, the 992. Yeah, soft limiters. Oh, increasing noise regulations are ruining everyone's fun. Okay, let's do this. Let's get on with the race.
3, 2, 1.
1. 4. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3 Oh my God, I can't believe how quick he launched that 993, but now I'm dropping him. I have been dropped by the newer generation cars. Oh, Becky.
What happened there?
All right, Becky, you're right.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what happened there. Like, literally, I think it was just wheel spinning.
Were you a bit enthusiastic and you just got kind of dropped?
I think I just blew the tyres off it. Whoops.
How was it for you, Sam? Yours was amazing, your launch.
Yeah, it was really good, and then it just spun up a little more than I wanted, but did really well. I think this is as good as this is going to go. Maybe a little bit better, but yeah, I was happy.
Raj.
Wasn't happy with mine into second gear, so...
Yeah, that wasn't ideal, lads, I won't lie.
Do you two want to go again?
Oh, yes.
3, 2, 1.
993, look at that go. A later generation cars dropped everybody. Oh, that was amazing. What a great race that was. So I want to start with you, Becky. How was your car launching? You had the toughest job.
Yeah, it was wicked all the way up the gears.
Raj, in your 964, how did you do?
Fortunately, I did really bad. I lost second gear, so I couldn't get into second gear. I saw Becky just whip past me.
What say we do one last try?
I think all or nothing.
Yeah, no bother.
They're your cars. Let's do it. Okay, I want everybody to get their perfect launch, so we're going to do it one last time and hopefully breeze the charm. You don't get to do this every day. Make the most of the opportunity.
3, 2, 1.
Once again, those newer cars just go. Then once we're moving at high speed, I drop the 993. Oh, I can see Becky spinning the wheels up. Whoa! Becky, I could see tyre smoke coming from your car. Hopefully it's tyre smoke and not clutch smoke. It's a little bit whiffy round here. I can smell what I don't want to smell. It's clutch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I rolled through first, pulled second, and I was like, it cannot be like wheels spinning, and it was just nothing was happening.
So we're going to retire your car, but we're not going to retire you. I'm going to let you pick whichever car you want to go in next. So you'll drive whatever car you want in the next race, which is rolling race, which we'll do in a moment.
992.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the 9921 completing the standing quarter mile in 10.2 seconds. The 991 took 10.7 seconds. The 997 10.9 seconds. The 996 12.3 seconds. The 993 12.8 seconds. The 964 14 seconds, while the 930 limped over the line last in 17.3 seconds. Though that was with a destroyed clutch. When the clutch was working in the previous race, the 930 did the quarter mile in 14.9 seconds. So what we've done now, because Becky's car has died. Oh, it's not fully died, it just needs a rest and some repair work. Anyway, we put her in the 992. I'm in the 964 because I've always wanted to drive a 964 turbo. And we've moved Raj into his 993. Okay guys, let's do it. See who's the quickest over the half mile. You're gonna get to 50 miles an hour and it's a third gear roll on. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, fine boost. The 993's buggered off.
This thing is insane.
Oh, I've got boost now and it's going for it. Come on, have the gear change to the half mile. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I couldn't quite get him.
How fast is this?
Do you know what? That was really interesting. Between me and you, Raj, you take off and then this just seems to hold its gears for longer and I'll catch up with you. You drop back on the gear change and you come back at me. That was really interesting. 996, what was that all about?
Don't know. In third gear at 50, this is completely off boost and everything just drives away from me. It's I don't know, it's really strange.
And then with the other cars, Becky, did you just absolutely kick everyone's arse?
Matt, I'm in the lap of luxury, going from like first gen to last gen. This thing's insane, it's so fast.
Well, let's try something else, just to help that 996 out. Let's do the same thing again, but from 40 in second gear. Interesting, I think. Okay, here we are. I'm going to count it in. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, boost, you bugger. Oh, come on, I'm going to this 993. Come on, Raj, take that, you bugger. Oh, run it, all the way up. Okay, Raj, do you know what? You're absolutely right. This turbo just keeps on boosting all the way. It doesn't drop off at all. Ah, smashed the 993.
Much I can say, that's probably why I love the 964 Turbo over the 993.
He owns them, he knows them, he's calling it right. Better for you as well, 996, wasn't it?
Yeah, that made more sense, I think. Yeah, it was on boost then and it was good.
997, how was it for you?
I feel like I was sort of second in heat one there. Like I smashed all of the older cars, but didn't do a bad job keeping up with the 991, but the 992. Oh my word. There you go, Becky. You won again.
Okay, hopefully that makes up for the clutch. Okay, now we're going to do a brake test from 100 miles an hour. When we reach the line, full emergency stop. The car that stops in the shortest distance wins. If you'd rather watch another drag race with some Porsches, click on the pop-out banner up there for the link in the description below to watch that instead. If not, stick with me and we'll see which car wins the brake test. Here we go. ABS, sideways movement. It's supposed to have ABS. Raj, I thought your car had ABS. I can see some big black lines leading towards my tyres. I'm not so sure that the ABS is working in its fullest capacity. Regardless though, once again, your 964 beat your 993. I can see why you prefer it. And looking behind me, oh my gosh, is that the 991 as well?
Yeah, smashed it.
Becky, what happened?
Nothing. Stamped on the brakes, did a nice little emergency stop, landed where I landed, which apparently is in front of the 991. Figure that.
Oh, well, there we go. Oh man, I absolutely love this so much. It was such a good video to do. Oh, I love Porsche 911s and turbos especially. Anyway, big thanks to everyone who's helped with this video. Follow the links, please go follow them. It really helps us out. And if you've got a car you'd like me to do an emergency stop in and destroy your tyres, review my car at carwow.co.uk. We'll sort it out, get down for a drag race. Okay then, so everyone, you've got to do a shout out to the person whose car you're in. Obviously, Becky, you can do your own shout out, go for it.
So my YouTube channel is Becky Evans. If you want to see drifting, old Porsches, E21s and everything else. Oh, Suzuki Vitara Fat Boys. Big shout out to that one. Go watch.
Okay, Raj, do you want to give a shout out for yourself?
So yeah, I'm Raj, car security, Raj Sanger 911. Mine is the 964 Turbo and the 993 Turbo. Instagram, Raj Sanger 911.
997, can you do yours?
Sure thing. Big thanks to E30_JV on Instagram for this 997.
991.
That will be Baytree Cars.
And 992 is Porsche GB. I'm going to finish up here with Race.software. Check out their website, link in the description. They actually can model pretty much any car and put it into a sim, so it's realistic to drive in the sim as it is on the road, apparently. Check them out. And that's it. If you're thinking about buying a car or selling your current one, click on the pop-out banner there or follow the link in the description below to go to Carwow. Okay, it's completely free, the service. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know some other videos you'd like to see in the comments below. Click on those windows there for some more videos. And if you go and click on that box there, actually, no, I'm not going to tell you. It's a surprise. Go click on it.